God bless everybody. Thank you for joining me again for another video. This was a little bit different, but kind of the same. I wanted to have make this little video on kind of a review, and I don't want to make my channel like specifically on reviewing tools and stuff like that. But I do have some tools that I use that I do enjoy, and so I want to talk about them, right? And one of those is actually a scanner tool that I have for Automotive. And so I'm not going to be doing no diag on this one. I just kind of more wanted to talk about the tool. So let me show you what I have and what I'm working with. I have my own personal vehicle is I forgot the exact year, I think it's 2016 if I'm not mistaken, Dodge Journey. And I got the check engine light and the ABS light on. I know what the ABS light is, but I'm not too sure what's going to be happening with the check engine light. So I wanted to connect to it and just kind of use the check engine light. Try to figure that out. So I'm going to turn you guys around right now so you can see what I'm seeing. So that's what we got right there. ABS light, check engine light, and of course I got my vehicle on right now because it's hot outside and muggy. And I'm trying to deal with all of that right now. So like I said, I know what the ABS issue is, but more focused on that, I wanted to see what's going on with the check engine light, if it might be related with the ABS or not. And the tool that I'm actually using is going to be an XTool. Close this down so you can see this over here on this side. This is the case that it came in, the D8 by XTool. So, and as you can see, it has plastic, pretty good case. This is where the actual screen sits, and here's where you can put the rest of the cables and stuff like that, the attachments to be able to connect. I got it connected right now. I'm hoping this works because when I plugged into it, it said I only had 2%, and it's kind of charging. So I'm just gonna see if it turns on. And I just wanted to show you guys how this works and kind of the time it takes to get it running and everything. So let's try this out. And actually was able to use this to diagnose a couple of vehicles. I actually was able to connect to this to find out what was wrong with my ABS on my personal vehicle as well. But you know, I fixed it. But I think the component that I bought, because I did buy it used, I think there was an actual issue with that as well. So it didn't actually fix the issue, because one of the issues that I was having with my brake system was that the pedal was going all the way down and barely catching at the very bottom. I had to like double pump in order for the brakes to be able to catch on pretty good, and it led me to replace the module. So I replaced the module, and the brakes feel a lot better, but I'm still getting the active code that there's an internal issue with the module. So I'm not 100% sure what happened, but the brakes are working. So I've been using it as it is right now, just, you know, obviously being careful and keeping distance with vehicles and so forth, right? And right now I'm just pretty much just speaking, so that way this thing can load up. It does take a little bit of time, but I think every scanner is going to take some time. So there you go. You have diagnostic, auto scan, special functions, so forth, updates. Let's go to the updates just so you can see kind of the vehicles that they have for this. So you can see diagnose for Ford, special functions from the instrument clusters, which is, I'll probably have to do this, update all of these later on in a little while when I get inside of the house. But it has for Hummer, Nissan, CCVW, you can see it, Chrysler, Lamborghinis. I can diagnose Lamborghinis. I'm gonna be a Lamborghini technician now because I can do Lamborghinis on this particular scanner. So I'm a professional Lamborghini. For Rolls Royce, see, so I'm certified and all of that. Obviously you guys know I'm joking, right? But so I just wanted to kind of show you, because those are the updates that it has, but you can kind of see like all the vehicles that it works with. Let me go ahead and back out, and we're gonna go to auto scan. And this is a Dodge Journey. 2015, so it's a 15. I thought it was a 16. It's a 15. So you can have system selection, where you select which ECUs you want to connect to, and automatic scan. Now I'm going to do automatic scan so you guys can see this. Before auto scan, please start the engine. Okay, which is already started. And this is what they call the topology. It says it right up there. The topology it tells you all the ECMs, or the ECUs rather, that are here, and it reads through them, each and every single one of them, finding faults, whatever's good. The ones that are in gray, if I'm not mistaken, are either no com or they don't exist on the actual vehicle. The green obviously means everything's good. When it's orange with the I also have something with my HVAC, which is true because I do have my AC started getting not blowing as cold, so I'll probably look at that right now as well. And whenever they're orange with obviously a little number on top, just means that that's how many codes it has for that particular vehicle, and that they have codes present. And so it does take a little bit of time, but not as bad. I've seen the other vehicles where it's been a little bit worse than this. And ABS-C, there you go. I got 10 codes. Okay, so this is how we diagnose and fix vehicles. We just click the clear all DTCs and all your problems are gone. Obviously, you know, I'm just kidding. DTC, here we go. Okay, PCM powertrain, implausible left wheel distance signal. Okay, that's weird. Humidity sensor module, passenger door lock stuck. Okay. Left rear wheel sensor circuit current out of range. Battery voltage low for the ABS. And for the radio, universal consumer interface circuit. So those are the codes that I actually have. Alright. So I'm gonna back out real quick. Ooh, I don't know, that's 3% still. Okay, I think it's still holding up. I'm gonna back out and I'm gonna see if we can go into maybe like the special functions or something. Let me see. Part is probably gonna give me, yeah, this is just gonna give me a full report, telling me right there for the ABS, you know, what codes are active. For the powertrain, the PCM, the body control module. I had one for the HVAC. Here we go. Rear control, head blower, request input circuit, shorts a battery. Interesting. Okay, so let's just go. Actually, you know what? Let's save that. Save. So you can save it, and it actually saves it into here. So in case you want to go back to it later on, you can go back and kind of pull it out and, you know, research the codes. Okay, I think we go over here. Get out of auto scan. Yes. Selection. Here we go. So here's where you get to choose. All your different ECUs in case you just want to go specifically to something. And here we go. So this is where you have a better view and better that you can do more stuff with this, right? So read the ECU information, read your trouble codes, clear the codes. You can actually look at the live data. Let's kind of go into that right now. And it's gonna kind of go through a bunch of this stuff. I'm not gonna click on anything or really focus on anything right now, but you know, you kind of get the idea. You can go through live data, look at different stuff to help you diagnose as to what's going on with the vehicle. So, okay. Back over here. The other one that I wanted to show as well was gonna be your special functions. Cam crank relearn, check PCM odometer. Yeah, so like I said, different functions, right? you can kind of see everything that's going on. That's just for this particular vehicle. Obviously it's going to vary from vehicle to vehicle. And the other one that I wanted to show was, let's go here to select, was a TCM ABS special functions. There you go, right here. ABS bleed brakes. This procedure should be performed only after the brake system is bled manually. Refer to the service manual for bleeding the brake procedure. Okay, so push OK, ensure, blah blah blah. Just actually put cancel. All right. So what that one does right there is that after you bleed your brakes, when you have a brake issue and you bleed your brakes, you have to manually or electronically, after you manually bleed your brakes, go in here and perform the same bleed brake function, but with the scanner on there. You know, so yeah, that's just, like I said, that's just a quick little rundown for the D8 XTool. It served me well. I was able to help out a buddy of mine who stayed stranded like twice with the Camry hybrid that he had. He had an issue, a couple of issues actually with it, and I was able to go out there and help him, you know, look into it and find out what was going on. He also had some ABS issues, and he had to replace his ABS module as well. And so I was able to do that, help him out with that with this particular scanner. So is this like the best scanner out there? Obviously not. I want to try out later on. Hopefully they'll reach out to me, right? Being completely honest, Top Down Tools, I do have I have one of their tools, which is a thermal imager, but I do know that they have some scanners that are pretty good that I've looked at, and you know, they seem to be pretty good. So I want to try that out. Some of the Top Downs, Auto, I think, also has really good scanners as well that are gonna be a lot better than this, you know. But for your DIY like me, that I don't do a lot of automotive work, I do some, but I don't do that much. I think this serves pretty well. And when I bought this one on sale, and I think this came in to around $400. It was I think it was like at $350 if I'm not mistaken, and then it was like at $400 and had a coupon, brought it down to like $50. I'm trying to remember, this was a while back. I've already had this scanner for a while. Brought it down to like, and then with the taxes again, it came out close to $400. So I think that's more or less the ballpark figure of this. I don't know what it costs right now. This is not the Bluetooth version. This is the cabled version. But it served me well. And the other thing that I like about this is, I don't remember on the years, but they have free updates on these scanners for up to, I think it's 3 years or 5 years. One of those two. Don't quote me 100%, but it's like a minimum of 3 years. I know that, you know. So that's pretty good, because I think usually other scan tools only have like about a year, 2 years, and this one goes a little bit above and beyond. So as far as that goes, you know, they do pretty good work with that too. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. Let me turn you guys back around real quick. So I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, it's a little bit different. It's a tool review. It's a scanner review. And this is a tool that I actually use. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, and I'm not sponsored by anybody. You know, but they didn't reach out. They didn't send me nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I bought with my own money, and I've used it a few times, and it's done good for me. It's helped me out. So, you know, I recommend it to you guys. I haven't used all these other scanners that a lot of these other automotive technicians have. I'm more of a, not more of a, I'm a heavy duty technician. So I work on semi trucks, you know, and that's where my focus is at. But we do a lot of diagnostics there at work as well. You know, I work for a dealership, so we do a lot of diagnostics there as well. And from what I've seen, a lot of the stuff actually translates from heavy duty to automotive. So obviously they're different, but they're similar in a lot of ways as well. So yeah, man. I mean, that's why I have my scanner, and that's why I don't do this on a daily basis as far as the automotive industry. You know, specifically automotive. Not talking about the heavy duty side. Heavy duty is our thing, and at our location, at our dealership, where we have our own laptops with software and so forth, right? So, but like I said, for DIY, the D8, I recommend it. The XTool. It's something that's inexpensive, relatively inexpensive. You know, obviously, $400 is still quite a bit of money, right? But it's something to get you going. It's not obviously a $1,500, $2,500, $3,500 scan tool, but you can do a lot more for you, you know. But for DIY, you're barely starting out. You want something that you can grab and just start testing stuff out and taking it for, you know, getting to know the systems. The DA will work for you. So for that reason, I do recommend it. God bless each and every single one of you guys, man. Remember that Jesus Christ is the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. And I'll see you guys on the next video.